Hello Pisces, and welcome to the Green Women Tarot. This is your reading for the 1st to the 15th of March 2021. So that's the first half of March this year. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the Oracle, and this is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, which I'll be using to draw a couple of cards from just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious Oracle has for Pisces for the 1st to the 15th of March 2021. What messages are here for Pisces for the first half of March this year? What does Pisces need to know? Okay, sorry, that's come out. You've got balance falling out, so you need a bit of balance, but let's just draw another card as well. So balance and surrender. Wow. Okay. You know, with surrender comes that freedom when you've accepted something as it is. It sort of suggests, you know, letting go of holding on to a certain concept to such an extent that it's caused you anxiety or disharmony, and just letting something go, just letting it go. And that sometimes, I mean, I understand that it's not always easy just to let something go, just to surrender your pain or surrender your sorrow. But sort of suggests, you know, letting go of needing to control something, letting it just flow in its natural way, and take the time it needs to come to its completion in its own time. It's letting go of control, stepping back. And the freedom, you know, allowing something to just flow freely in its own way, without needing to control or build it or master it. Just let it be. Let go of the struggle, surrender. And with that comes balance. You know, balance is about finding, you know, realigning your energies, finding that that temperance in sort of not doing too much one way or the other. You know, I sort of suggest, I get a sense they fit quite nicely together, because in letting go you regain that sense of balance. It's when you're trying too hard to control things and organize things, you tip the balance towards needing to be too much in control. But at the same time, you don't want to have no structure, no control. You need to get that balance. And once you have that, you'll know it. You feel that, you know, you can enjoy things, you can do things, you can find the beauty in things again, and find that sort of happiness that comes with balance, emotional balance. So there you have surrender and balance. But let's see where the rest of the reading goes. So let's see what's on the cards for Pisces for the 1st to the 15th of March 2021. What messages are here for Pisces for the first half of March 2021? What does Pisces need to know? This is the 5-cent tarot, which I'll be using to do an 8-card spread for you, Pisces. The first 2 cards will depict you where you are now in your current situation, and then the second 2 cards offer some guidance from... No, they don't. Sorry. Second 2 cards highlight the challenges you face at this time. So, and then the next 2 cards, they offer some guidance from Spirit. And then the final 2 cards may reveal your possible outcome to this current 2-week period. So let's see what you get. Start here with Judgment and the Emperor. This is all about control and reassessing, hearing that call. But let's put them all out. And we've got the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Buttons as your challenge cards. You've got the 6 of Buttons and the Wheel of Fortune in your guidance cards, and then you've got the 8 of Buttons and the 8 of Needles in your outcome row, and then you've got the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now this is all about holding on to regrets and sorrow. This is all about mourning, lamentation, being downhearted, looking. The thing with this one is the focus is on what you've lost, but there's usually something you can redeem from this, something that is still upright, that's still positive, that you can, you know, still be thankful for. But yeah, to me this fits with the surrender, sort of like letting go of any regrets, guilt, lamentation, sorrows that you're holding on to, that's holding you back. Because the more you're stuck in this energy of mourning, the more you bring that around you. You know, what you put out is what you get back in. So it's sort of suggesting the lesson of the 5 of Cups is to let go, to surrender, and allow yourself to focus not on what's gone, on what's lost, on what you regret, but on what you have left and what you can build up from there. Sort of, you've got the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. It sort of does make me think that there's something that's drawn to your attention, consequences and results to past actions. That's prevalent. There's a realization emerging in you, perhaps in a moment of epiphany, and you know, it's linked with a need to control, to be in authority, to have you know, control over something that you may well have built up and fought for, and you know, used a lot of your energy and resources in stabilizing. And you know, there's this juxtaposition here where you realize that maybe this is something you're holding on too tightly to. The control is too important, and it's why you get this surrender in your guidance card. You know, it's about having a sense of balance. You don't want to give up things that are of value to you, that you've worked hard for, but at the same time you may need to let go some of the control. You've even got that here in the Wheel of Fortune. This is about, you know, things that are meant to be, that you don't have a control over. It's, you know, about the changes of energies and luck as it falls. It sort of suggests, the sense I get from here is there's something you're holding on to that you may well feel very justified in wanting to maintain control of it, but you need to use balance here and perhaps some degree of letting go of that control. And you've got here in your challenge cups, you know, you've got the challenge card, you've got the Ten of Cups, suggesting this is about family unity, family well-being, that communal sense of harmony, of everyone getting on, supporting each other in a mutual way. But this is lacking, and perhaps this lacking is linked to this need to control. Perhaps you know, inadvertently pushing people away, or pushing, I'll just say inadvertently pushing people away with your need to hold that control, hold that authority. And you've also got the Knight of Buttons, or the Knight of Coins, as your challenge. He is all about, that slow, persistent energy of building something up with focus and dedication. And I get a sense here, it's sort of, to me, the whole thing is, in order to hold on to the stability and security of what you've built up, you may need to let go of, it's almost like you can't have both. You need to find the balance between the structure and what you've built up, and harmony from loved ones, those who are dear to you, and wanting to get that balance and that sense of communion, community back, that sense of communal harmony and love, that give and take. It just feels to me, when I look at the cards, it's almost like your direction was led towards the material and building up of something and the control of that, and there's been a neglect or an oversight towards more emotional issues, connection and love, and the spread is calling you to try and find some balance in that, to try and put some back into the emotional side of things, and let go of this need to control. You've got here in your guidance card, the Six of Buttons is about give and take. It often sort of indicates an exchanging of money, generosity, but in the whole reading I get a sense it's of like, try and find some give and take, some generosity of heart, sharing of responsibility, getting that balance, and accepting, there's changes, perhaps people around you who may needed you to be in control, and that maybe you needed to build up this empire, but now the era changes, the energies around you are changing, and now it's time for things to shift again, and release, and in order to find that sense of balance would really benefit you, rather than holding on to something that was. And it brings you to learning as you go. This is, the mastery of skills, the Eight of Coins, Eight of Buttons. An apprenticeship reaching its mastery. It often depicts an apprentice making his masterpiece. So it sort of suggests that you'll learn as you go. You'll get that, and this is another card of balance. And you'll get that balance. You'll find that where you feel restricted now, where you can't see a way out, you'll be able to find that new perception by stepping back, letting go, releasing, and you'll see that there is actually a way out, that your hands aren't as tied as you think they are, that you'll get that sense of clarity and direction, and find the solution to whatever is causing this sense of imbalance. It's almost like I can just see parents fighting against the children not wanting to toe the line. When kids are small, they need that structure and balance and protection, but there comes a time where they want to strike out on their own and find their own way, and you need to release that. You have to change the way you interact with them and what you expect from them, and allow them that freedom. I just get a sense for some of you, this is what it's about, this reading. It's about, finding that ability to step back and let go, something that you've nurtured and protected and built up carefully over a long period of time and put a lot of energy into. And once you're able to do that and you sort of go with the change of energies and the change of flow, you'll find that release. You'll learn as you go on reconnecting with that person, and you'll see things through a different perspective that will release the sense of being stuck and imprisoned. And you'll regain that balance. And that whole expression about surrender is, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's all yours. And if it doesn't, it never was. That's just what I get a sense of today. So there you have it, Pisces. Finding, realigning a balance and letting go. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have yourself a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.